Lucan or the little hobos.
Welcome to Mount St.
I didn't think so many people was gonna be coming today. Did you guys drive here on your own?
It's like a 2-for-1.
You did? You know, I drive a convent car. That's my job. Where's the car? The car's parked outside. It's like a convent car. You shove all the nuns in it. It's like a clown coffin nuns. It's really cool. Well, I drive it like a racing car, but don't tell anybody else. They would get really mad at me. Can that be our secret? Okay, yes, that's what you're doing.
Don't tell the children naughty things.
She's so good. She isn't saying anything. Don't tell anybody about my race car, okay? Just our little secret here. Nice. It's nice. Anybody have a problem finding this place? No? Yeah, we get a little nervous, you know, because we're kind of in the basement and it's like it's scary. Because, you know, it's down. Oh, please, come and find a seat. There we go. That's little playbills there. That's what they call these things, these playbills. We have a little sticky that says, you know, this is our Nunsensical review. Well, things got a little crazy. You see, our Reverend Mother, well, she kind of got sick. Now, she lost her voice. And now, she says that, you know, she's just taken this vow of silence, but we think she was yelling at the novices. So in the end, instead of nonsense, this is our Nunsensical review that we're doing. And, you know, we're a little bit nervous about it. Oh, yeah, because, like, we kind of threw this together really fast, and we hope you're going to like it, all right? But maybe you could help us get into a good mood. So, if you could help by doing our Mount St. Helens cheer, that would be great. Can you do that?
Do you know the cheer?
Yeah, okay, all right. Do you know Mount St. Helens cheer? You don't know? You don't know? Okay, for those of you who don't know it, I'm going to help you out here. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. On the count of three, everybody. 1, 2, 3. That's very good. I'm feeling like I'm getting a little there. You keep going ahead. Okay. So, Reverend Mother did write down a couple of things. I forgot to write it on my hands. All right, let me see if I can remember. Oh, yeah. Number 1, no flash photography. You flash us. Sorry, all right, no, all right.
You flash us, we won't flash you.
No recording devices of any kind, and if we see you using your phones, you youngins that like to use your phones, we will take them. You will not be getting them back. And our Reverend Mother is going to have a nice new collection of electronics. So, I think that's our housekeeping. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our number 2, our Mistress of Novices, Sister Mary Schubert.
We also have a big round of applause for His Holiness, Father Scott. So we're ready?
Oh, yeah.
Where's Amnesia?
Oh,
Good point. They're a very
Let's
nice
go.
audience.
Yeah, they're very cute. They
She's
don't
a little
bite.
nervous.
Come on. They have to have all the shots. It's legal. Okay?
Well, good afternoon, friends. And on behalf of the Little Sisters of Hoboken, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for supporting our fundraiser here tonight. Now, as Sister Robert Ann said, we've had a few little last-minute crises. We lost one of our reverends, our Reverend Mother, and so that might be a little incongruous tonight. And also, you may have noticed some things with our set. So our 8th grade girls are putting on a wonderful musical. It's about the Midwest, and I think it's Detroit, Cincinnati, Chicago. Chicago, that's right, Chicago. We're not doing that. The costumes are very different for one. All right, but anyway, so we have a wonderful show for you. But before we do anything, of course, the first thing we must ask is the Lord to give his blessing to our endeavors here this afternoon. So, sisters, if you will. Vene creator spiritus, mendes tuorum visita, in blessu pena gratia, quae tu creasti pectora. Some folks think of convents as the places where we pray, but let us tell you, convents are much more than that today. We're dedicated people, but we like to have our fun. We're here today to share with you the humor of the nun. Nonsense is habit forming, let us tell you why. When a sister gets applause, it's a special high. There is nothing we can do once we get a laugh or two. It's something we cannot control once we're on a roll.
Have you heard the one about the traveling salesman who really drew a crowd? It seems to smell around that horse. Bravo, well endowed.
Sister, nonsense may be habit forming, but let's draw the line. Cut the cheap shots, why be common? We could be divine. Everybody's here, so let's tell them who we are. This is Sister Robert Ann. She sings and drives the car. Sister Miriam Misha doesn't know her real name.
A crucifix fell on her head, her memory's gone, what a shame. Sister Hubert is our novice mistress and our guiding light.
She's second in command and sent a Reverend Mother tries.
Sister Leo is the youngest. As a novice, she's brand new.
And where's our Reverend Mother, Sister Mary Regina?
Nonsense is habit forming, that's what people say. We're here to prove that nuns are fun, perhaps a bit risque. We still wear our habits to retain our magic spell. Though we're on our way to heaven, we're here to bring some help.
Selling girls.
Nonsense is habit forming, that's the reason we are up here on the stage tonight, hoping you'll agree. Nonsense is habit forming. And we're up to now we know things we just can't predict. The souls we picket. We just can't keep this nonsense on with the show.
Thank you very much. Now, for those of you who don't know why we're putting on this little fundraiser, we've had a small accident back at our convent. You see, our cook, Sister Julia, child of God, served some vichyssoise soup, and nearly every single one of our sisters died instantly of botulism.
It was sort of like a Last Supper, little convent humor.
Why, we wouldn't be alive tonight if it wasn't for the fact that we were all playing bingo with some Marinals. What a bunch of cutthroats they turned out to be, huh? I knew we were going to win, and then that Reverend Mother didn't pull out B-15, and I knew we had
But
it.
the important thing was, we came soup. Well, we didn't know what to do, but of course we sat down and prayed for guidance.
And then I had a vision. It was either St. Catherine of Siena or St. Thomas Aquinas and drag. And they inspired me to start a greeting card company to raise funds. And so we did, and it was a huge success.
I mean, we made so much money that we buried 48 of the 52 dead sisters, and then Reverend Mother bought a flat screen TV for the convent. Now, personally, I would have buried all the dead sisters before buying the flat screen TV, but then I'm just number 2. Anyway, so we took the last 4 sisters and, well, we put them in the freezer. And Sister Julia, child of God, was having a fit about that.
So that's why we're putting on this little fundraiser to raise money to bury the last 4 dead sisters.
So about a week ago, we had some tryouts at the convent, and I picked those nuns who I felt represented the very best of what's left of us. So, well, we do have a wonderful show, but to start things off, we thought that you might want to know a little bit more about our order. And so that is what the next number is all about. 5, 6, 7, 8. Amnesia? Sister Amnesia, where are you going?
I was just going with her.
But aren't you in charge of the quiz?
I forgot.
Sometimes I really don't think I'm getting through to her, you know. I keep hoping she'll wake up and remember she's part of the Franciscans. Now, Amnesia, sister, remember what I teach in the novitiate. Gentle, but firm.
Gentle. But firm! Pay attention! Eyes forward! Sit up straight! Do you know what time it is?
Yes.
I always know what time it is. Because you see, back at the convent, there's this huge clock with the 12 apostles pasted on it. And I always know when the big hand is on the Peter and the little hand is on the John, it is time for the sisters to get down on their knees. And pray. And now it's time for that quiz that Reverend Mother warned you about. May I have some lights, please? Okay. Now, if you know the answer, you should raise your hand, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
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 Good. Question number 1. The leper colony was established on an island south of... Very good! You get a prize. It's a Holy Child prayer card. It says, I am a Catholic. In case of emergency, please call a priest. Are you Catholic? No. What are you? I'm Jewish. What do you call? Oh, well, in that case, scratch out Catholic and then put, in case of emergency, I am Jewish. Please call a lawyer. I should tell you, the Holy Child is no longer a child. Yeah, he grew up. We got those at a discount and Reverend Mother wanted me to push him off. Okay, question number 2. This one is harder than the first one. Why did the sisters leave the leper colony? Because they were, yeah, that is right. Very good, you get it right too. It is a glow-in-the-dark rosary. So now you have no excuse not to say your prayers, even in the dark. What's a rosary? Mother, after the show. Okay, last question. This is something that Sister Hubert wanted me to ask. Do you think it was wrong for Reverend Mother to buy a flat screen TV before all of the sisters were buried?
I'm sorry, I think we're out of time. And next, it is my honor to introduce our novice, Sister Mary Leo, in her rendition of Morning at the Convent.
50 more, but Reverend Mother won't let me wear a tutu.
Well, you know how Reverend Mother feels about the traditional habit.
I know. If God had wanted everyone to look like people, he wouldn't have invented nuns. But when I dedicated my life to God, I wanted to do it through dance. If I can't wear a tutu, I'll never become a famous ballerina.
Sister, have we forgotten about humility? I always tell the novices that God is on their side when they're looking for the strength to avoid the sin of
I
pride.
know that being humble is a virtue we hold dear. Then how can I be humble and advance in my career?
Sister, your vocation is your career. Excuse me for just a minute. Sister, we need to talk about this before it goes any further.
Okay.
You see, I wanted to be a nun ever since I was a little girl. My dream was to enter the convent, work my way up to Mother Superior, and then to change the little sisters of Hoboken and make them the big sisters of Manhattan.
Yeah!
But then, when I entered the convent, I learned that one does not strive for position, just perfection. Besides, she who exalts herself shall be humbled. She who humbles herself shall be exalted. Reverend Mother is the boss, and so I must obey. With mistress of the novices, I shine in my own way.
If I'm really humble, I could have my shot at a little exaltation with my simple life.
You got it, kid. The biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest. So pay attention now. Here's what you must do. Don't demand the spotlight, let the spotlight come to you.
I'm beginning to see the light.
Remember Sister Hilda, whose endowment was so great?
When she put up her collar, it stood up like a plate.
Oh, one day when the bishop came and she went to the door, she knelt to kiss his hand and then fell flat out on the floor and threw. The biggest ain't the best,
As the bishop will attest,
the Lord tells us the least are often those that are the best. So let that be a lesson to you try to understand. The people with the biggest drums don't always lead the band. Oh, the biggest ain't the best.
very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest.
So do what you do well.
I know I'll be fine.
Just remember to be humble as we proudly go. Smile, baby.
Sparkle, baby, sing out, please.
And shine.
So what do you think, sisters? I call this the convent Miranda look.
Sister, I'm appalled. Oh, you should show more respect.
Yeah, cool your jets there, Bert. Hey, you know, I got another little surprise for you.
Another surprise.
Yeah. Well, when Reverend Mother first organized the show, she forgot to include a solo for me. So, I've been working on this very special song with Father Scott, and I was hoping you could find a place for it in the show. Hey, hang on a minute. Father Scott?